Basically, we have an old antiquated sewer system called a combined sewer. We have pipes that were built in the 1800s that allow raw sewage to overflow into the Anacostia River, Potomac River, and Rock Creek. Today, we're getting a tour of a tunnel system we're building to capture that sewage to keep it from going into the Anacostia River.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jessica. This is Yama.
Good morning.
We're gonna begin you guys on the tour over at the segment. So
we're building shafts to drop the sewage and stormwater down 100 to 160 feet down to the tunnel in neighborhoods along Rhode Island Avenue and Mount Olivet and near DPW's barn up by on W Street. And those neighborhoods are affected for 2 years by these large construction activities. And people don't get to understand what the significance of all that construction work is until you get down to the tunnel.
Those round things that are bearing onto the segments, those are what's called the thrust cylinders. So basically there's about 19 pairs going all the way around, and that's how the machine uses those to push itself forward.
Most folks have been on metro tunnels. These are actually larger tunnels than metro tunnels. Metro tunnels are somewhere between 18 and 19 foot diameter. We're actually building 23 foot diameter, and we go underneath the metro tunnels.
The conveyor belt here, basically, it's running when we're mining, so that all the excavator material coming out of the tunnel, the conveyor belt is going all the way to the top of the surface.
This first 7 miles of tunnel, it has captured over 6.3 billion, not million, but billion gallons of sewage and about 2,400 tons of trash that would have ended up in this beautiful Anacostia River if we had not built the tunnel system.
What you see here right now, we call it the muck pit, because we're excavating a big hole in the ground, 27-foot diameter. The TBM pushes forward, excavates 6 feet at once, then they put the ring. So if you excavate 6 foot of soil, you get all this muck. So the operator, the whole time is just getting the muck out of the shaft into this muck pit.
It's a win for all the neighbors and all the citizens up in the northeast part of the district who have experienced flooding for years and years. We're solving that problem. We're also solving this long-standing sewage problem for 150 years that the Anacostia River has been enduring. We're going to take this problem off the table.
I believe that this construction will have lots of benefits to reduce flooding or the prospect of flooding in the future. So in that respect, we've been very excited to hear more about it and its positive impact.
Even like the tunnel, that's the Part 1 segment that's been built under First Street has already alleviated flooding there.
It makes my heart so happy that we are building these tunnels to kind of curve that runoff going into the streams.
The biggest takeaway is that DC has had a swim and fishing ban for decades, and if the projected goal of, I think, 2025 or 2030 to get the Potomac and Anacostia swimmable and fishable is going to happen, big projects like this need to happen, so this is a huge step in the right direction.
So DC Water is a part of DC. It's really our family and friends that are, working every day to help make our lives better.
We're trying to encourage folks to come down to the river. It's a magnificent river, and we're taking it and we're transforming it from an eyesore into an asset for the community.